kind of agree with this. I look back at the numbers on the Super Bowl run last year. 3 games, Saquon Barkley had 442 yards in 3 games and 5 touchdowns. It is,
Only, yeah, every game but the Super Bowl. That was the
yep,
3 games leading up to
every
the Super
game
Bowl.
but the
Yep.
Super Bowl.
Yep.
It is absolutely vital, I think, to our success. And I've said this every year I'm on this show. I've said this in chats. To win in the playoffs, you got to play defense and you got to be able to run the ball. That's what you it never fails. The
Yep.
teams who make it all the way are typically ones who play defense and run the ball.
The Carolina
Now,
Panthers are in the playoffs because they play defense and run the ball.
correct.
So the league has shifted from this air raid style that everybody thought it was going to go to. And that's why
Correct.
Kyler Murray's not in the playoff and Jalen Hurts is.
Correct. Correct. And I think that's always been a mainstay in the playoffs. So it is vital. You talked about Dickerson. You talked about um, who's our center again? Damn, why I forget
Jurgens.
his name? Jurgens. You talked about Dickerson. You talked about Jurgens. You talked about getting this offensive line to play at an elite level that we know that they can to get Saquon going. So for the next matchup, Saquon versus the San Francisco front. Now, I feel if Saquon does not go off in this game, we already kind of felt like the offensive line and the offensive run game, the run coordinators was a problem. I think it's even bigger of a problem with the decimation of their linebackers. If we commit to the run game again, too, because we do know that we tend to stay away. But if Saquon gets at least 20 carries in this game, there's no reason why he shouldn't have over 120 yards rushing.
I've actually really liked this new sentiment, and it's like I'm down to start a GoFundMe for it. But it's 35 carries a game, 20 to 25 for Saquon, and 10 to 15 for Tank. And you can
Really?
and you can go with it whichever way you want, right? But when I watched the Seahawks manhandle the Niners by
Yeah,
just telling
gash
their
him on the
linemen
run.
to just drive forward, and the second one of those RBs was tired, they said, "Yep,
Yep.
we're going to bring in the next one. Oh,
Yep.
Charbonnet, second round pick. Yep, we're going to bring in Walker, second round pick." And they just manhandled him, man. And I think that some people are forgetting that the last time we played this team in the playoffs, their defensive line looked like, I believe, Leonard Floyd at one of his higher points, DeForest Buckner, all-time defensive tackle, I'd say 2000s defensive tackle star, Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw, Talanoa Hufanga, Charvarius Ward, Jimmy Ward.
Too, right? Wasn't
They
there?
were loaded, dude. They were loaded. They do not have those guys on this team. They are not playing. Fred Warner is out. Nick Bosa is out. They're not playing. Okay?
Yeah.
So their backups aren't as good. Their starting edge rushers are Keon White and Bryce Huff. Keon White at wash up from the Patriots. Bryce Huff, we should all know that story.
Yeah, we know that guy.
So who is not going to hit his 8 sacks on the season and move the Eagles from a 5th to 4th round pick. So fantastic incentive set there.
Saquon run, man. I mean, we have to win this matchup. I
think we do. Like I said, I think this is the game where he gets going. If he's ever going to get going, it's this game.
Yeah, because I don't, 20. It's almost like Ricky Williams asked, right? 20 carries for like 75 yards, 80 yards. They just force fed him so much that he got 100 yards just because of the carries he got. But I mean, they should be gashing this front literally in very exactly like the Seattle, 7 yards, 8 yards, a toss that went 3rd and 17 and they get it.
Yeah.
That is what we should get him on the edge, let him pick his spots and get upfield, do their counters, do some RPO action, get Jalen a little bit in there. Cause right now, Jalen used to be able to kind of put his foot in the ground and make people miss, but that is not happening anymore. I don't know what he does with this high step thing that he tries to do, where he kind of runs and then kind of stops, he's going to outrun somebody or something. But
he has never been fast ever.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
get
he
why
has
he does that.
never been like
Yeah,
college, everything. He's never been fast. Jalen's always been a power runner.
yeah.
And like
So
this little high step hezzy drives
yeah,
me
yeah.
insane.
It
I
is a high step
cannot
hezzy.
I cannot stand it, dude. It's high step hezzy, slide down. High step hezzy, slide down. Like, dude, at
Yeah,
this point, they know when you high step hezzy, you're going down. Like
yeah. You're not doing
it's
nothing, and you're not
it's
moving nowhere either.
dude, that looks like a move that you do in two-hand touch when you know you're about to get tagged. You know what I mean? Like you're just
Yeah,
like, ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, it's like, come on, man.
yeah.
That's just it drives me insane. But
But
yeah,
but
I think
Saquon, I think it is a key matchup that we have to win because if I feel like if we get into the spot where Saquon's not going off and we start passing, I think the crowd murmurs. I think the tension rises for no exactly right now. We can obviously pass against these guys because I think,
you need
it,
a Washington start to this game, like NFC Championship Washington style. You need him to hit a big run, break a
yes,
tackle, spin off something.
yes, a good. You need to get him
You
going. A
need,
good
yeah.
good 30
But like
yard.
I said, I would really like to see one of two things.
That 35 carries is crazy. I don't know if I
Not
don't.
for him. Not for just him. I'm saying
No, I
between
know,
the
I
two
know,
of
I
them.
know.
Between the two of them. Like, if we're gonna be this team, why not just buy into it? Like, just go all in. Like,
Just lean into it.
well, I mean, you still have Shipley, you have AJ Dillon. We talked about the roster, the way that it's constructed a little bit earlier, and they are very heavy at running back.
Yeah,
Almost as if they're built to make a long postseason run by running the football. And if Jalen is true into what he says, running the football will be the way that they win if the offensive line can hold up. So,
yeah.
I mean, why give Saquon 30 carries in a game? You're going to need 30 to 35 to close the game out. So
Mhm.
use Bigsby or Shipley as a closer, maybe even AJ Dillon. He's like 257 pounds.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, that was the idea.
he got some play last game. He got some tech.
He did. He's a locker room cheerleader at this point.
Oh,
But
for sure.
yeah, they just I mean,
Yeah.
he's like the one non-understandable roster spot. Him and Josh Uche not active every week for the past few weeks, but
Yeah.
still here. Just morale boosters. But
Morale booster.
they've got to figure that out. I mean, I genuinely think they need to stop this cute shit with the pass game because it didn't work with Jalen, didn't work with Tanner, who both looked oddly uncomfortable in this offense. Run the fucking ball. Just hand the ball off to 26. Let him do his thing. And if it doesn't work, hand the ball to 37. Because he's shown that it doesn't matter if he has a starting offensive line or backup offensive line. The kid produces.
Yeah, I mean, they won't do that, but we'll see.
They won't because
They won't.
you gave this kid $21 million to play running back after one good season and wanted to reset the entire market.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the greatest rushing running back season ever, so it's okay.
No,
It's
it
okay.
was.
It's okay.
It,
I mean,
it was.
they got us a ring, so I'm okay
Yep.
with it.
Yep.
I'm
That's all
okay
you
with
can.
it.
That's all you